The ambassador at large, Dr. Edward Mahama, is confident his engagement with the leadership of the People's National Convention will resolve disagreements over his decision to serve President Akufo-Addo's government. Now, the 2016 PNC flag bearer has been on a warpath with members of his party, with its chairman Bernard Mona revealing the party was to convene a meeting to decide the fate of Dr. Mahama. Speaking to JoyNews' Joseph Akable, Dr. Mahama is certain the matter will be laid to rest.
Nothing much. When the president won, and he was then president-elect, I went with some people to congratulate him. I did that because I'm a citizen who believed that we were on the brink of chaos. CDD did a research and said that 54% of Ghanaians thought there'll be violence in this election. And at the end of it, we had elected a president who was able to take over from the former government, and Ghana was so peaceful. I think I decided to recommend or commend the then president-elect. So after he was sworn in, he also invited me and said he'd like to work with me, and he was thinking of this particular appointment. He has some things in his mind which he wants me to do. So I said, well, I'll be glad to work with him. It's an opportunity from God and from the president to serve Ghana in another capacity. You know, I've served Ghana as a doctor, served Ghana as a teacher, served Ghana as a political leader. Now this opportunity to serve Ghana as an ambassador is something that I think I'm grateful to God and to the president for making it available to me.
So it wasn't a case of lobbying for it?
No, I didn't lobby for it. But of course, I talked to people who knew me and whom I knew.
Yeah, so Doc, what informed your decision to accept this appointment?
Ghana. The man whose party I ran now, Dr. Hilary Leman, in 1979, when he was asked, what is your ideology? Then there was socialists and capitalists, 79, I don't know whether you were even around. Okay. He said, my ideology is Ghana. Which means that whatever moves Ghana forward, that's what he stood for. The same here. My ideology is Ghana. My ideology is not PNC or MPP or NDC. My ideology is Ghana, which means whatever will move Ghana forward, that's what I will do. That's why I left my lucrative practice in the United States to come back to Ghana, to offer my service to the nation that I was put in by God. I didn't choose to be born in Ghana. I was born in Ghana, which means God wants me to do something for this nation. And so in all these areas, I'm working for God.
That's fine. Now, in 2016, you definitely contested on a ticket of a party. So one would expect that when such an offer comes in, even though you are an individual wanting to serve your country, a consideration that will be key will be your party. What kind of engagement did you have with your party in between the contact from the president and with this announcement coming out? Well,
some elements in the party were obviously in the know and encouraged me to go ahead with it. Others were not. But the proper thing, because, you know, when the president was forming his government, appointing people, names were bundled here and there. I waited for the confirmation. So I'm now going to call a meeting of the standing committee of the party, that's the day-to-day administrative body of the party, and inform them of what the offer is and what I'm going to be doing and how it may or may not impact on the party.
Should this not have come before the announcement itself?
Pardon?
Should this not have come before the announcement itself? Because as it stands, it will be that you are just...
If we were going to do a party-to-party alliance, then of course the party would have been involved in formulating its position vis-a-vis the MPP administration or manifesto. But this is not a party-to-party alliance. This is the president looking at me as an individual and saying, I want you to do some things for Ghana on my watch as president. I'm sure anybody called upon by the sitting president to do anything for Ghana. He didn't say, come and work for MPP. He said, come and be an ambassador of Ghana. I think it's an honor, and I thank him very much. That's an honor. So
clearly, it appears some members of your party are not excited about this. We've heard, if you've monitored the news closely, your national chairman is on record as saying that in the past you have been an advocate against persons within your party moving to other parties. He's also talked about the fact that perhaps some sanctions may be in order. How do you react to the two?
Moving to other parties, that is what...
in terms of joining, so your party is in opposition and you join another party that has formed government, in government.
I have just told you, I'm ambassador of Ghana, not ambassador of MPP.
It's still live on Joy News Desk. My name is Daniel Daz.